going to work our way down a little bit. So first thing I want you to do is deadlift. I want you to pause here, and then that's where I want you to do something. Cool. All right. Every 90 seconds, we're going to do 2 cleans. Try to make every single one of them as pretty as you can. Going in 3, 2, 1, go. Remember, don't rush it. Slow. Good. Up on like that. Going down your knees, and then you go back towards your body. You're going to slide it up your leg. Good. Still going. And then it's outside. So you should be pulling all the way up to there. Keep pulling in close, keep pulling in, and then it's an extension. So that speed will be. If it needs to be this slow,
yeah.
And then pop, that's fine. So those are the guys who are doing just technique work and like maybe you're going super light today. If you want to do more than 2 reps. As long as you're doing it for technique and not for cardio, right? That's for ladies. We'll get plenty in. Good. Keep the bar nice and close for joint. The bar's going to beep in the buzzer's going to beep in about 12 seconds, and we'll go from there. Just 3 rounds.
That'd be crazy. The bar beats.
That's the future. Easy little joke. As soon as I get the Zipley fiber back, that's what we'll have. Wi-Fi barbells. Without even thinking about getting into a jump position where you're going to jump straight up, your knees will naturally come up. Good, there you go. So I want you to go down to the barbell real quick. We'll just pause. Before you go, pinch my finger with the elbow. Back to the setup. You feel that tightness right there? Everything's going to lock in. It's going to pop that bar up easier because there's less room for it to like leak power. If you're tight, it's like got immediate power transfer. If I held 2 fingers in front of you, it would have been a lot scarier.
Just like wiggle your left hip.
You can do it if I go slow.
Yep. So you can always add speed later. If you go fast, then the technique's never going to be there because you'll always miss the move, right? So, I mean, my pulls had to be that slow, even like I did a competition, and that's how slow.
Oh, you think you can do it slow?
Well, you need to be fast at the top. How you get there is up to you. So, you know, if you've got a really, like, my hand plane's almost came from the floor. So, it's going to be better if I get into good position. I'm going to lift more weight. If I try to pull fast from the floor and miss that position, then everything else is lost. So it's just,
was my last one good or no?
it's better. Good. Now you're getting under it, but now you're doing something you didn't do before, which is
What did I do?
like you're not getting any extension. You gotta get tall. Much better. I'm gonna make you do one more thing though. Go ahead and go to the bar. Don't let it touch this. If it goes around your knees, it's gonna touch it.
Don't let this touch that?
Don't let the barbell touch it. So that means you're gonna have to pull the bar back instead of going around your knees. So hips and shoulders, same rate. As soon as it goes around your knee, it's touching. You gotta keep pulling that bar back. Okay, set. Feel it touching?
Still did it again?
You're just getting a little bit here.
Okay.
Your shoulders are coming up, it's going around your knees. You have to get, knees are gonna come back. You'll feel the weight go in your hamstrings. Knees back, still going. You're going, shoulders are coming up for your hips. So that way, you're only up taller. So the knees are going forward. So you're going from your start position, which is, let's say it's here. And then your next position is here. What's happening is your hips are rising like 1 inch while your shoulders are rising like 3. So the bar is having to, like if I pull my shoulders first, you see how that bar is naturally coming forward, right? You have to stay over the bar. Pull those knees backwards as you deadlift. Shoulders have to come up at the same time. Better. There you go. We're going to go ahead and hop over to a rack if you're going to do it from the rack. If you want to keep practicing cleans, you'll do 1 clean and then 2 front squats. But to add a little bit of weight to the bar, 5%. So do a little math. If you're at about 100 pounds, that's 2.5. If you're 200 pounds, that's 10. Or if you're something. But I'm going to go ahead and turn the clock off for a second.
Josh, do you do this? Okay.
No.
Cool.
You're done with PVC yet? Oh, yeah, you're done with PVC. You're going to need all have you flip that rower up too, so you don't have to
Oh, yeah, okay.
dump it on top of it.
Should I just put it on the wall over here?
I just flip it straight up.
Oh, okay.
Away from the thing, so it'll be just over there. Yeah. Go down. You guys ready for some front squats? Just a heads up, the first one's going to be a little jarring rather than doing power cleans. You got to get below parallel with the heaviest weight. So be ready. The first round is going to feel a little worse. Then you'll feel better after that. Hips are going to come back and down at the same time. I'm mostly looking for elbow position. Work on that today. As everyone can get a little bit better on keeping the weight, the elbows up. It's going to help with your cleans, but you're going to just feel more comfortable. You ever try to do a front squat with your elbows down at a heavy weight? It sucks. All right. Let's go ahead and give you guys 10 more seconds, and then we'll start it on.
Wait, we can build weight, right? Or no?
You should have added just a little bit of weight, 5%, 2.5 or something. But you have 90 seconds to do it. So let's start the sucker up. Give me 2 front squats. 2, 1, 3 rounds. Between the bar through your shoulders. Elbows up. Once you go up to your shoulders, elbows are going to sit back and down. Once it's up there, you can just squat. 1 clean squat and up your butt. Good.
This is the first weight I felt it was like, oh, you can't actually do that without doing the.
You can't just sort of go here. It's good. Oh, using good form makes it easier. That's not weird.
Yeah. Science is something.
Alright, 2 more rounds of front squats. So it's only 2 reps and you got a lot of rest time. So make sure they're nice, good deep squats. Drive the knees out. There's 12 squats in case you know. All the squats have a lot of things in common. Stay parallel. Keep your torso up. All right, round 2 coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 2 front squats. Here's your knee. Get back. See if you get those elbows up a little higher. There you go. If it goes on your fingertips, that's fine. Just want to sit on the shoulders, so your shoulders hold it, your upper body doesn't have to. If you're not sure what it feels like to have the bar just on your deltoids, arms straight up. Throat. Pretty fun, huh?
Yep. All right.
That position, other than your hands will be underneath it, and they'll be able to. One more set. Good, Josh. Last set. Good job. That's a good lift. Good lift for you. That's where you find a lift, you're like, I like that one, I think that one.
Yeah.
That one you should like. Yep. All right. Once you guys have your squats, you can put your bars and plates away. And we'll talk about the Easter bunny. End of the workout. I don't know why. I don't know what it is.
Because it's a wonderful treat for us.
Yeah. Do it, Josh. I want it done.
One more round.
Oh, okay.
I have to go up and wait.
I'll stop talking.
I got 1-to-1 rest ratio.
How long do you get to rest?
3 minutes and 40 seconds.
Just for shits and giggles, I'm going to show you guys a fun squat variation. You guys do something. If you've ever done you know what a Zercher squat is? I'll steal your box for a second.
Yeah.
You do a deadlift. You have to get it somehow on your knees. Get your hands underneath it. There.
I've seen people do that.
Right.
So hard.
So it's forces your middle back to flex a little bit. Feels so good on your elbows.
You're being facetious.
If you have a bad back, that's a good one. If you have a bad elbow, it's a bad one. Right, let's talk about this workout. Not a whole lot to it format-wise. I made it a little easier for you guys to change the workout somewhat. It's still the same format, the same number of calories, same amount of rest. All I did was you don't have to report 5 separate scores for each one. We're gonna have one score, and it's gonna be finished in the last round. So all I did was take math out of it. So not changing anything fitness-wise. The calories for men, we start with 50 calories. If you're kind of looking for, am I going to make it under the 16-minute overall cap? Your 50 calories should be 330 would be about the max you want it to be. If it's under 330, you're probably going to be just fine. Only person who time capped this morning was my mom, and she's like 72, so that should be all right. She only missed 8 calories. For the ladies, it starts out with 40, and we just decrease by 8. Guys decrease by 10. So what you'll do is hit your calorie mark, look at the clock, take a 1-minute rest. Next round, 40 calories, reset your rowers, which is pretty easy. Push the menu button and the just row button, it'll be at 0. Row your 40 calories or your 32 calories for ladies. As soon as you hit your number, look at the clock, rest 1 minute, and you're going to keep working your way down the ladder. So you have 4 different rest periods at 1 minute. 10 and 8 are the final ones. Once you hit those numbers, call out time. You don't need to take a minute break at the end. You can take an infinity rest at the end. but your score is based on what you think. Yes.
So if you're like really slow at rowing, do you have to take the break? Like, what if I only like need to happen?
It'll change the intensity of the workout. If you go straight through, you're going to keep it at about a 5 out of 10.
Yeah,
If
not
you
like
get a minute
straight,
break,
but the
you'll be
last
6 or
like
7.
2.
You're time capped anyway, so go as far as you can.
Okay.
You'll get most of the calories, if not all of them.
Uh-huh.
And just a quick note, efficiency-wise, we're not going to do a rowing clinic beforehand, but don't make yourself shorter. Meaning,
Sorry.
if I took a picture of your row, I should see you lean back to about 1 o'clock. Your handle should be touching your chest before you return. If you do all the work with your legs, all the work with your back, most of the work with your arms, and you come in early before, you can see how much shorter this is than this. That's a big distance on the chain, and the chain length makes that thing spin. If you're not 6'5", then don't take away any extra inches on your pull. So, yeah. So, quick workout prep. I want you to just do 30 seconds on the row. That's 50 calories. So 30 seconds back row, and then you're just pushing 0 on the row. So 0 it out. It should all be set for calories. On your little rower here, you can see these are your 1 to 10. What we would call power puller. You get that thing whipping real hard, and you take a ton of strokes. Like you're doing less strokes, one is hard. Then that's Mike in a nutshell. He's going to crank that sucker up to 10. Someone who's pretty consistent, and you're not pausing at all at the backswing. You're just going either forward or backward. Usually, most people are 6, 7, or 8 right now. Your first round should be your slowest pacing, and as you go through it, of course your round of 10 should just be whatever the hell you got in 10. So, 16-minute cap, starting out with 50 cows for men, 40 for ladies, 1 minute break, roll through, start in 10 seconds.